Hey y'all, my name is Nichful Ohshells on all social media and welcome back to my channel. I've tried to record this intro 36 times it feels like, and I had to finally just be like, put the camera up and just hit record. I don't watch this. There's some chef show. That was getting distracting. So I was like, let me not. I recorded the first 2 times and literally was like, oh my God, I look so weird. And like my makeup. So like, oh my God, it's like midday right now. It is Tuesday. And I was just like feeling it in my spirit. Like, Nichelle, do the things, be on your ish. So yeah, this is the first video in a long time, it feels like. And in this video, we're going to just be following me around while I wrap my mind around where I want my podcast to go, what it's gonna look like, etc., etc. There's so much that I've been thinking about. If you don't already, make sure you follow Nichful Thinking. It's my podcast that's out. It is on Apple and Spotify. It's a self-improvement podcast that's filled with my humor and my thoughts on things that happen around the world that we all live in today. So as you can see, my first like cover photo, if you will, was a photo that I took years ago, like probably about 5 of them years ago, 4 years ago. And the first thing on my list of to-dos to kind of elevate and breathe life into my podcast is to take new headshots. That's the thing. I like doing all the fun stuff. That be my problem. I like to do all the fun stuff. But new headshots, we're looking at a new flow. I'm even like reimagining how I want the podcast to sound. It'll feel the same because I am the host and this is just how I speak. But there are certain things that I'm like, you know what? Let's tighten her up a little bit. So main focus for Nichful Thinking podcast is updating my headshots, updating kind of the look and feel of my social media around Nichful Thinking, and then also locking in my episode flow. I will have a 1-year-old by November 11th. November 11th, she is 1. Nichful Thinking is 1 year old, and that will be a whole nother video on what I've learned, the things that I'm not doing in this second year, the things that I am doing in this second year, etc., etc. Hold me to it. Hold me to that. Make sure I do that, okay? So it's really given, let's take a step back, reemerge, and then proceed, okay? So yeah. All right, so yeah, I was like, let me get some coffee in my system, because honestly, I'm my mother's daughter. Like, we love coffee. It's something about just getting a nice little hot pot going. As I'm editing this and I'm watching these clips back, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I just got some like moments or whatever. I think for the rest of this day, I had to get some work done, some rent job work done. So yeah, just enjoy the music and like enjoy the vibes. That's not what we're talking about right now. Okay, what we're talking about right now is Nichful Thinking, this podcast, all right? So, no. I really want to get my 9-to-5 work done. No, I don't. I actually do not give a damn. Yeah. Me and my friend, we call it the rent job. I will take this time to talk about the 2 main questions I asked myself when starting this podcast and also for my check-ins. Question number 1, who is Nichful Thinking? Yes, who? You have to give the creation that you just birthed life outside of yourself. I am taking care of a baby. Nichful Thinking is about to be 1 year old. That's actually, wow. Anyway, who is Nichful Thinking? Nichful Thinking is a self-development podcast. Nichful Thinking is a self-development podcast. It's visual and audio. It's for the girlies, but serving the masses. Safe space to uncover and discover more about ourselves. Discover, that was a choice. Where Ohshells goes long form is what I want to write here. And then this is where learning happens, self-development happens. I have a more detailed kind of actual list of what and who is Nichful Thinking, but that's just high level how I would talk about my podcast, how I would talk about this third party baby that I've birthed. So that's the first question. Question number 2. Who is Nichful thinking speaking to? Who is NT speaking to? Who's the audience? And you'll hear this a lot. And I jotted down things like Black women who are active and community driven, age ranging between 23 and 35. Those numbers are taken from my socials. I didn't make that up. That is like my sweet spot age range of audience members. Who am I speaking to? A person who enjoys balance, not complacent, but enjoys balance. Their type C personality. I will have a full-blown segment piece episode about type C personalities, the different personality types, where I think I fit in and all of that. For sure. Passionate about being their best selves easily. They're not just passionate about being their best selves. They're not just like, yeah, let's get it, let's go. The people that I speak to, they need their best selves to come in on a cloud, you know, like easeful, real nice. Like, my people are located in the US, the UK, and Nigeria. Nigeria, stand up, all right? Y'all are, from the podcast, like the podcast numbers, Ohshells numbers, when I look at those two things, Niger, you know what I mean? How you doing, baby? Anyway, but yeah, those are the things that I think about. I think about who is insert your creation and who is insert your creation speaking to. This connectivity, and then marrying it with my creativity, marrying it with the schedule and the routine that I set forth for this thing, like making sure all of that runs smoothly is where, you know, we need to tighten up. All right, so we tighten it up. When this video drops, the first Nichful thinking, I guess, round, my routine starts that following Monday. So if this drops on the 20th on a Sunday, then the 21st, that Monday, I'm starting my thing. So if you watching this today that it drops, like, it's serious, because I done said it out loud. I done told y'all. And so now I gotta do the things. But first, I need to make some chicken, like literal chicken. I've had this chicken thawing out in my fridge since last night. I don't want to give all that information. But yeah, I've already began drafting my concept for the new headshots that I'm taking for Nichful Thinking, the different visuals that I'll need for, you know, what we'll be doing, and then planning out what my recording, editing, and posting schedule looks like. So yeah, this week marks the first week of pre-work that it takes to then get the following week. What am I trying to say? What am I actually trying to say? This is the first week of our work cycle, from ideation, editing, creation, scheduling it. It's posted, post, and then we start back the cycle. Okay. Am I speaking English? Is this English? I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. So there's that. Whatever. So basically what I'm saying is, what am I saying? So basically what I'm saying is I have my schedule already planned out, written out, as far as what the weeks ahead is gonna look like with baby Nichful Thinking fully integrated into our day-to-day.
I'm gonna be giggling mad loud because I was not gonna let that just not be explained.
I really feel good about the schedule that I set forth. I really have a lot of faith in myself to complete this type of routine, this schedule, if you will. But yeah, I feel good about just really, But yes, I feel good about everything that I set into place, everything that I set into motion. I'm making I'm making some chicken tenders today, so I'm gonna go ahead and just wash that meat off, get my veggies together. What just happened? I splashed vinegar on my head. Ooh. I haven't made chicken in a minute. I'm gonna just get this started, dice up my veggies, get my stuff together for my dinner, and I'm gonna let all of this thinking really bake in, you know? Sometimes the thinking itself is a little tiresome, and it's like, girl, no one told you to think that much. Okay, this is my bowl. This is the chicken we cooking. I already have some diced red tomatoes prepped and ready to go. I got some cherry tomatoes, got some other stuff going on, so we'll come back when all of this is finished. Balloon. I cannot stand the team sound. I literally mute my laptop and all of a sudden now I missed 2 calls. Why is anybody calling me? Anyway, We jumped into the next day. It is now the next day. I did not make that chicken. I ended up not making that chicken because I love these glasses. Honestly, they just give me my, like, just everything, you know? It's very giving. It's like the Clark Kent effect. Is that man's name? Anyway. But I didn't make that chicken because I literally had it, like, in vinegar. I like to soak some of my meats, fish, whatever. I'll put it in vinegar. Maybe some people would clean it with lemon. If I have extra lemon, you know, that whole prep moment. I got it sitting in there. She talking about some separation. Why are you separating in the bowl? The chicken is so, and I've seen videos on that too. If people get chicken and it just starts separating in like water or something like that. Girl, keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Anyway, for today, I'm using my top 3 book from Aaron on Demand. This is like the OG book. It got grease stains on it and everything. But the top 3 book is something that I've started and stopped many times, but this is what it looks like, and I'm going to utilize her to get all of the things that I need to complete today completed. I have a full day. I have no meetings today though, so luckily I'm able to just really get some mind time done, head down, get the work done kind of opportunity from kind of thing. And then we have Ohshells things to do. So naturally, me and my homegirl like, let's work outside. We both don't have meetings for the rest of the day. We both are like kind of in a space where we have a lot of work to do, a lot to get done. I need a portable monitor. That'll be the next investment. I did make a investment though, I will say that. Back to Nichful Thinking. I have back to Ohshells and Nichful Thinking things. So I have to respond to a brand. I have to send over my invoice. Child. Anyway, we need to like grocery shopping. I have been trying to get my groceries in shorter increments because trying to have groceries for 2 weeks and then it's all this food and then some of the produce goes bad. Like, y'all know that rigmarole. Y'all know that game. I'm not trying to play that game. And then we have Nichful Thinking episode session. My Nichful Thinking episode sessions, like I told you yesterday, I started blocking out my weeks in a different way so that I can pour love into the different avenues that I'm involved in right now. And so today is Wednesday, it's September 17th. And these are the main 3 things that I definitely want to get done. Now there's also like a tasks portion. Don't mind, I'm writing in chicken scratch because I'm holding the book up so that she's in frame. But in the task section, these are all like, this would be really nice if we got to. This would be really nice. For example, call mom. I need to put that on my priorities for the day as well. You know, like you should call your mother. That'd be really nice. Some cleaning I didn't get done over the weekend. I'm gonna add to this. And I'm gonna leave it here. Are these the only things that I needed to get done today? Obviously, the rent job, the 9-to-5 job, got I got an email box that I manage that is up to 600 and something emails. It'd be too much going on in there, and it's not all relevant. And then the people that need help, see. Anyway, I already made my coffee. I'm gonna spend time in good company. I'm gonna get some work done. I want to get a lot of editing done as well. I picked that up just to put it back down. I need to get some editing work done right now. And you know what I was also thinking about? I was thinking about TikTok and like going live more often, but I have to put a pin in that and move her to the side. There's bigger fish to fry session. I already have an episode that I'm going to be recording for next week planned out. I have to even change the way that I say that because I'm not recording for next week. I'm recording this week. She just so happens to arrive at the function next week. That's how I'm trying to do things in like a staggered position. Anyway, I need to pay that ticket. It's not even a ticket. It's like some random ass whatever. Anyway, so those are oh my gosh, we have to get pearl washed. Wash pearl. And I need to reach out to that other company that, you know, I've been massaging a relationship with them. All right, that's not today. That's not today. That's what I needed. I need an outbound day. That's my Mondays, but we need like more. Anyway, Nichelle, stay on track. This is literally how my mind moves. This is how my mind works. This is how I function throughout my life. And I just heard my life in the sunshine. I'm gonna take a picture of that list. But yeah, we are recording on my iPhone 12 Pro right now, and potentially in the next few videos, you'll start seeing a little difference in my quality. So if everything goes to plan and everything is how I need it to be, then we'll have a whole video kind of talking about the new tool that I'm picking up, the new product, if you will. But yeah, anyway, I need to get work done, like in a real major way. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee, I'm gonna slide into my seat, and I'm gonna get her done, okay? Because what, 30-ish minutes, I wanna run out, go scoop my friend, head out to the outdoor co-working coffee shop kind of space, and like really be able to put the headphones on and lock in. So let me do what I gotta do now so that I could give you guys cute, pretty clips later. All right? All right. I love this little foot massager thing. You just click her on. I use my little toe. Boop, click her on, and she get to squeezing and massaging underneath here. Yes, the answer is yes. We went to a coffee shop to get work done. All right, so copyright. Peace. Hi, family. We're back. So we did some work in the morning. I'm here with Taryn, my little doo-doo. And we are now at Best Buy. Eee! For my half birthday, I'm gifting myself a very, very nice treat, a nice tech treat. So yeah, once they come and bring it out to me, hashtag curbside. Once they bring it out to me, I'm gonna show you like the whole situation. Like it's literally gonna be the chronicles of like Nichelle learning how to use this device, but I will give you a little sneak peek, a little tee. After we're here, we're gonna go to another spot called Flower Child. It's really cute here in Dallas, and so we're gonna get more work done, and then we'll probably part ways, and I'll come back and, you know, talk to y'all. But until then, heartbreak. Get yourself ready for this montage. All right, love you, mean it. I'm so happy with my purchase. I'm so glad that I got this because I was going back and forth. I almost got, what is it, the Pocket 3 or whatever that most people have. And I did a little research because I'm like, you know what, honestly, I am not trying to spend the amount that they're trying to charge for that. So I did my little research or whatever. And bada bing, bada boom, we found her. I also posted a video about that on, I think, Instagram or something like that, or both TikTok and Instagram, and I'll put that in the video here. I got the DJI Action 5 Pro, and this is my tester video. This is the video to see if we're going to utilize her for some of our videos, like in the light. We gotta work on that white balancing. And yeah, I'm just testing. I'm gonna keep playing with her. Like, I'm loving it so far. And in this next clip, you'll see kind of what it looks like horizontal. I have no clue where we even left off. I got a little light for my new camera. And I'm about to film now. I have two, hold on, let me prop y'all up, cause we on the Action 5 today, honey. Let me see, what's the best way for me to view in? Can we do this? Let me see if this works. Kinda, but the light might pop you out. What just happened? Swipe to unlock screen. Okay, I'm still learning her. I'm like, what does she want? But yeah, like I was saying, I have 2 videos to film for a brand, and then I have a Nichful thinking video to film. So I already laid out the clothes, like the different outfits that I want to wear for each video, and then also Nichful thinking. I'm doing better with making sure that I get ready to film and get in the motion and the action of everything just becoming like a part of my life. You know, it's one thing to be like, I'm trying to and it's another thing to just be the person that does the thing. And so for me, a lot of getting ready and like feeling polished and feeling like highlighted in the ways that I prefer helps me perform the way that I need to. But if you know, you know, like I could be in a plastic bag and I'm still gonna give you like who I am, you know? But anyway, so I updated what my promo looks like around Nichful Thinking as well. So make sure you go to @NichfulThinking_ on Instagram and let me know what you think, okay? Let me know what you're thinking. This is definitely, I'm ready to put something on my lips. I'm tired of looking ashy because I have powder that I put over. I'm filming 2 lip videos, so let me just do that and then I'll come back and we'll talk while I make sure I have my concept for this episode right and tight. I got my kombucha. Luckily enough, I was able to have a slow morning, so now I'm like, okay, let's get the work done. We have editing to do after all of this, but I'm gonna stay present, bang out these videos, and then come back to you. What the heck is this? I'm in a different mode, y'all. I'm still testing out this camera. Like, I don't know if the mic's on the top, the bottom. Let me just hold her like this. I'm editing the video and I realize I never closed her out. So let's do that. They're talking about some lock screen. I'm gonna watch this back. I don't care what she look like. She getting added to the end of this. But yeah, so I finished filming everything I needed to film today, which I'm super happy about because it's just something that I'm working on. Like that follow through sometimes just feels like, like no. Like I actually was like, blue. I filmed Nichful Thinking. That's what this whole thing is about. Just like the new camera a little bit, like a little sneak peek of that. And then like freaking just Nichful Thinking as a whole, Ohshells brand. Like me just like, you know, doing the things and talking to you in between. But whatever. So Instagram. And now I'm thinking about it. It's like I need to just, I had a TikTok for Nichful Thinking as well. And the energy around building up another Instagram, another TikTok, while also staying consistent with my Ohshells Instagram and my Ohshells TikTok, while also editing footage for YouTube. And of course, those things are all connected, right? It's not like this fresh piece of content for every little thing, but it definitely felt like, yo, nah, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that because I know I'm not gonna do all of that consistently. And that's what we're really after and working on. So, but now I'm like, now that I have a rhythm, a routine to stick to and energy behind it, I'm like, I need to just put these clips also on TikTok because that's where the advertising really hits. You know, that's where the advertising really happens. The Instagram for Nichful Thinking is to have like a home base that feels a bit more sturdy. And I don't know how you guys feel about Instagram and all the whatevers, but I really hope this looked like something. But personally, the way that I see it is I treat my TikTok as my advertising fuel, you know? And it's also easy for me to post on TikTok and feel comfy. Like I post on my Instagram stories and feel comfy. Like it's just a different vibe. But Instagram feels a little bit more like solidified. Like this is your brand's social media page, the main thing, especially when you don't sell a product. I feel like selling a product, low-hanging fruit is TikTok, right? But having a home base, of course, is a website first, but Instagram gives a bit of that sturdiness, it feels like. But then also, I'm like, I need to just have my own platform in general. But for right now, in the meantime, in between time, I don't know why the front screen keeps timing out. I gotta look into that. And I also think I need to charge this camera. So I'm gonna go and do that. But I say all that to say, filming day went really well. Go to my Instagram because I'm gonna drop this on Monday. And so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we have different posts going on Nichful Thinking on the Instagram. So it's @NichfulThinking_. And I'm gonna lean on y'all as well for feedback to let me know kind of how did that flow feel? You know, we really will be able to dissect and see once I'm like at least a month in. But this is I feel really good around the energy that I had today and how I treated myself delicately, but was also like, all right, get up. Now is the all right, throw the makeup on, get ready. Don't just, you know, so that felt good. And I made guac today, so that was cute. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll catch the like in between stuff. You know what I mean? But thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone who made it to this part. If you did make it to this part, comment down below a light blue heart or one of the like a blue heart, okay? It's just gonna be me and you, blue heart, all right? And I'm a peep and I'm gonna see and I'm gonna add it up. I am. Click, got that. Anyway, and then also come back to Ohshells on this YouTube channel and let me know what you think of this week's Nichful Thinking episode. Like, duh, wait. I'm like, hold up. This week, the video will drop on Friday, and then I'll have more details about this camera in our other video that I have like outside of Nichful Thinking. We're growing this YouTube. Help me, help you, help me entertain you by liking, commenting, subscribing, share, tell a friend and tell a friend. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. Love you, mean it. Bye.